Shabbat Shalom. Call halal Yahal Bashem Yahshai. Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David. All right, so there was a rumor that this guy Gonzalo Lira was captured and tortured by the goon squad over there in the Ukraine as part of the war effort going on over there to silence him from telling the truth and blah, 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 blah. So we'll get into that. And we'll get into what China is doing and how they're about to start another front of World War III. All right, so I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the World War III Daily Update. All right, so this is Jeremiah 51 and 46. All right. Unless your heart faint and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. Let's read that. Let's read that in the NLT. But do not panic. Don't be afraid when you hear the first rumor of approaching forces. For rumors will keep coming year by year. Violence will erupt in the land as the leaders fight against each other. All right? All right, so everybody thought this guy was dead, and it turns out that he's still alive, but he's jacked up, you could tell. They threatened him and probably tortured him really good. So this is Fenton Dunn, whoever the hell that is. It says Gonzalo Lira and Alex Cristoforu celebrate his release. Fenton Dunn reports. Okay, so yesterday he was reported missing and dead and tortured and, but this is today's update, and this does deal directly with the war and rumors of war. Gonzalo Lira has been released by SBU. Interview. Okay, so this dude is a weirdo, but we'll watch it anyway.
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Exactly. 24 hours has made such a difference, and Gonzalo Lira has resurrected, folks. And here's a brief 4-minute interview he's just done with Alex Cristoforo. See, 0 people are watching. No one's watching. No one's watching, man. Oh no, here's some people. Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. This, the recording is going to be.
Yeah, we're recording. Look, I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yeah,
let me put you on.
It's what is it? Friday, April 20. Friday already. Yeah, a week. April 22nd, 2022. I'm in Kharkov. I'm okay. I just want to say that I'm back online. And I'm here with Alex Cristoforu, and I just want to say that I'm fine physically. I'm a little rattled. I was picked up by the SBU on Friday, April 15th at a little after 1 p.m. local time. I'm okay physically. I'm a little rattled. There seems to have been like a lot of interest in my case, which is wonderful. Thank you, but there are a lot of other people who are frankly more deserving of the attention. I've highlighted them in my Twitter feed, the real Gonzalo Lira. Those people matter more because we don't know where some of them are. Some of them have passed away, but some of them were killed. But the other ones, we don't know where they are, and so they matter more. I'm okay. I don't have my computer and I don't have my phone, and so anything that was published or posted on the Gonzalo Lira YouTube channel, the Coach Red Pill YouTube channel, the real Gonzalo Lira Twitter feed, and the the real CRP Telegram feed after April 15th, just discount it because it was not me. I did not have access to those accounts, and I still don't, for that matter. And I don't have my cell phone or access to my email accounts. I created a new one, and that's how I got in touch with Alex. And I've been in touch with, of course, I reached out to my family members, the people close to me, and you know, I'm telling them that I'm okay. In some cases, I'm waiting for their reply because it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning over there. I'm okay. Physically, I'm okay. I don't have anything that I can say publicly other than I'm okay. And thank you for the concern, because I've been like checking out on internet some of the stuff that is being said about me, and I appreciate so much the kind wishes and all the thoughtfulness of so many people, and I very much appreciate it. But I'm still in Kharkov, and for the time being, I cannot leave. The authority here has told me that I cannot leave the city, and but I'm okay, and none the worse for wear, and I'm rambling, and I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm a little bit discombobulated, as you can imagine, but I will come up with something clever to say. So I'm going to end here. Alex, thank you so much, and just cut it out now, because I'm just. Thank you.
All right, we don't need to hear him. Well, let's hear a little bit.
He's put on a very brave face there, Gonzalo, but he's clearly been through a very rough time in the last week. Fantastic news, and great to see Gonzalo also speaking about the plight of others when he came on, rather than speaking about what had happened to himself. But also, he may be slightly restricted in terms of what he can say at the moment.
Slightly. I'm sure they threatened his family. Okay. So this is the information war, the propaganda war, alluding to him having his computer and his phone confiscated, and messages are still coming out on his platform. So you can imagine what's really going on over there. So, you know, that is what it is. All right, so with that, I want to, let's see. There's that, and then I want to get to this. Let's see. On Don't Speak News, this is 19 hours ago, war update. China is saying, we're going to invade and don't get involved, talking to the USA. All right. So that's another front opening up in what will be declared as World War III. And then Kim Jong-il, or whoever's over there, dealing with Korea, right? He wants his land back too. There's no North and South Korea. There's only Korea. And they're about to make a play for their land as well. So let's take a look at this.
Hey everybody, Johnny here. Well, from More News 24/7, looks like we've got more trouble going on with China, US, and Taiwan. What we have here is basically the Chinese defense minister personally calling Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin here in the States to discuss the issue of Taiwan. In particular, telling him that there will be an invasion, do not get involved. So China's defense minister stressed in essence to his counterpart that the PLA would invade Taiwan and demanded the US not get involved. That's exactly the meaning of his statements. The only thing we don't know anymore is when. So it's most likely it will coincide with Russia's military operation in Ukraine. That way they've got two fronts open against the US at the same time. Now remember, last night I came across this late of a bulletin on Hal Turner's website of Russia discussing NATO nuclear retaliation. Basically their version of FEMA put that on their website. Then later they took it down saying, oops, somebody hacked our website. That wasn't true. but it talked about what to do in case NATO retaliates with nuclear weapons over Easter weekend. So could something be brewing for this weekend is my question. Then at the same time, the same day, this Taiwanese TV station broadcasted news of a mainland Chinese invasion, and people freaked out. It was on this news ticker on the bottom of the screen.
Does that classify as rumors of war? I would say so.
Saying that there had been missile attacks and that railway systems were being sabotaged and so on. Well, now we have this today. The Chinese defense minister personally telling the Secretary of Defense in the States, Lloyd Austin, we're going to invade Taiwan, do not get involved. The only question is now, like it says here, is when. So we'll have to keep our eyes on things as always, but wow, a lot to keep our eyes on indeed. Also in the, well, I'm not going to tell you about the other country yet because we can't really talk about it here.
That would be Israel.
YouTube. So I'll have to tell you about them later on a separate website report. So speaking of which, don't forget, don'tspeaknews.com is home base for everything that we do. I put all kinds of news over here that we can't speak about anywhere else. And I also back it up over here in case they take the YouTube channel down. So all kinds of stories here. There's over 780 now. Articles and videos that I've put up.
Okay, so in other words, that's a good place to go for news updates. I go there when there's something good to share. All right, so let's go ahead and close this out. That's good enough for today. Hey, the war is raging, and it's expanding, and very soon they will declare World War III as it spirals out of control. No, it's not going to get any better. All right. The only question is how long it will take before we get here. This is Revelation 11. Do this all the time. Got to do it again. Okay. Let's go to KJV. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, look, the third woe cometh quickly. What is the third woe? World War III in the Bible. Okay. So letting you know that this took place, right? And this shall. Here's the prophecy. Okay? This shall go down. It's not going to get better. All right? It's going to spiral out of control. Right? All the way down to the nukes. Right? Here's the nukes. And the same hour was there a great earthquake. What caused the great earthquake? And the 10th part of the city fell. Let's talk about North America, the USA, all 10 FEMA regions. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Okay? Everybody died in the nuclear holocaust, if you will. Unless you were extracted. Right? Here's the extraction. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. They were extracted, right, from the strike zone. And their enemies beheld them. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted. Who's the remnant? Them that ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right? And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. All right? So, there's your World War III daily update. Today is Friday, the last day. We hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and few sisters. And with that, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.